On December 1, 2025, a silent courtroom in Charlotte turned into the center of the racing world. A fight starts that could change how every major stock car team works in America. Two teams walk in, ready to challenge rules that have shaped the sport for years. What happens next could shift power in ways racing has never seen before. The lawsuit was filed in October 2024 by 23XI Racing and Front Row Motorsports after both teams declined to sign the new charter agreement offered by NASCAR for 2025. On November 4, 2025, U.S. District Judge Kenneth D. Bell delivered a major pretrial ruling. He granted partial summary judgment in favor of the plaintiff teams and sided with their definition of the relevant market as premier stock car racing. In his order, Judge Bell wrote that NASCAR holds monopoly power in a properly defined market. The decision rejected NASCAR's argument that alternative series such as open-wheel racing could serve as valid substitutes. Following the ruling, lead counsel for 23XI and Front Row, Jeffrey Kessler, said, "We are very pleased with the court's decision today. Not only does it deny NASCAR's motion for summary judgment, but it also grants our partial summary judgment motion, finding that NASCAR has monopoly power in a properly defined market." Concurrently, the court dismissed NASCAR's counterclaim. The sanctioning body had accused 23XI, Front Row, and 23XI co-owner Curtis Polk of illegal collusion during charter negotiations. Judge Bell rejected that claim, writing, "The evidence here establishes that not only were individual negotiations available, but NASCAR had such negotiations regularly, and those individual negotiations achieved concrete results." The dismissal of NASCAR's counterclaim removes one of its primary defenses and allows the antitrust trial to proceed. The trial begins December 1, 2025. The core allegations by 23XI and Front Row allege that NASCAR uses its charter system and exclusive control of Cup Series tracks to suppress competition. The teams claim the system limits who may race, prohibits the use of their Cup Series cars in other events, and imposes financial terms that depress enterprise value. NASCAR, in filings prior to the ruling, had argued the lawsuit was merely an attempt to renegotiate an agreement that was signed and is being honored by all other race teams. Despite this, the court's partial ruling now puts NASCAR's status under monopoly scrutiny. As the team's legal representative stated, the trial will examine whether NASCAR has maintained that power through anti-competitive acts and used that power to harm teams. With the case proceeding to trial, the spotlight turns to whether NASCAR's charter system and business model will survive legal challenges, or whether fundamental changes will be forced upon the sport. Click subscribe to keep learning what comes next as this big court fight continues.